Alright everyone, previews just appeared here and it's going to day 3. Allies Preview 3, choose one. The choose one theme from Intrigue returns. Okay, it's been on the table for every expansion, but now there's a bunch of it at once, including cards that can cantrip or do another thing, and cards that do something and then give you a choice of a twist on that something. Okay, we get another split pile. Nice, those are pretty great. Let's see. Okay, now it's big enough. This time it starts with a 2 cost. Town Crier. Choose one, plus 2 coins, or gain a silver, or plus 1 card, plus 1 action. You may rotate the townsfolk. So it either is a terminal silver, a silver gainer, or a cantrip. I mean, that's pretty much useful in most situations. At the start, you usually want the plus 2, I guess, then later on the plus 1 card, plus 1 action, and then once you draw the deck and have maybe a bit of overdraw and want some payload, gaining a silver is nice. But then most of it you care about is probably the rotation. Blacksmith for 3 cost. Choose one. Draw until you have 6 cards, so the Watchtower effect, or plus 2 cards, or plus 1 card, plus 1 action. Okay, so it's a Watchtower that can also be just a mode if you already have enough cards in hand, or it can even be a cantrip. That's pretty damn useful. Yeah, I always wanted. I mean, in the draw to X decks, the problem usually is you can't have too many of those draw to X cards, but here, if you have too many, man, they are just cantrips. I mean, there's only 4 of them, so you can't really load up on them, but maybe you get 3. Miller, 4 cost, 1 action. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand, discard the rest. So that's an extreme border guard. Yeah, not much to say about. I don't know why you would specifically want that unless you have a combo with discarding cards or something. And the Elder, plus 2 coin. You may play an action card from your hand. When it gives you a choice of abilities, choose one this turn, you may choose an extra different option. Okay, so it's basically plus 2 coins, plus 1 action, but the plus 1 action gives you extra choice. That's incredibly cool. I like that. There are so many cards that will interact with this, like Steward, Pawn, Nobles, and most games will have something that is useful there. I mean, especially here, you get the Town Crier and Blacksmith. Those will be useful. Then you have the Miller to search is exactly what you need. I mean, for 4 costs, it's pretty fine, but it doesn't excite me. Mm. But yeah, this Elder will make a lot of cool combos, I guess. I don't know. I would have to look through all of the choose one mechanics to see which one would be especially powerful, but like Nobles is great, 3 cards, 2 actions. Mm, especially then you get the plus 2 coins as well. But I don't know. It's also, I mean, you kind of need to want the blacksmith in the deck because all the other cards are negligible. You don't really want to go through all the hoops to get to Elder. If you can't at least use the blacksmith, the other ones are whatever. Okay. And here are 2 regular kingdom cards. The town. I always wanted town. Choose one. Plus 1 coin and plus 2 actions, or plus 1 buy and plus 2 coins. So, village or woodcutter. Here you can have both with the elder, but man, that's boring. But I guess it can be useful. And it's at least pretty simple. There have to be some simple cards in all these crazy split pile madness. And modify. Trash a card from your hand, choose one. Plus 1 card and plus 1 action, or gain a card costing up to 2 more than the trashed card. So it's a mix of remodel or some cantrip treasure. There's, I mean, junk dealer without the -1. Pretty expensive for 5, but yeah, can be useful. It has to trash to get the +1 card, +1 action. It's a mandatory trash, so mm, pretty rough to make use of it otherwise if you can't trash anything. And also you have to trash before you draw the +1 card. Sometimes that's what saved you in like junk dealer decks or upgrade decks. Um, yeah, I mean, remodel early on is a bit awkward at trashing coppers. This trashes coppers a lot better, so that's nice, and I think it will have a place. Of course, it's a treasure, so you will want it eventually, and it gives you some end game control as well. So, like, imagine if your cantrip treasure suddenly turns into a province milling, because you can gain a card costing up to 2 more than the trash card. It's not like it has to be a different card, so you can province mill with it. You can turn golds into provinces. So, yeah, pretty nice if your cantrip treasure can give you that kind of late game power. That shouldn't be forgotten here. And now we get 2 more allies. Seems like we get 2 more of these every time. That's great. Band of Nomads. When you gain a card costing 3 or more, you may spend a favor for +1 card or +1 action or +1 buy. Okay, so you can gain a silver and then get +1 buy. Uh, you can gain like 6 silvers uh, with trader and get 6 cards. I mean, it's fine. Situationally, you will want to have that +1 action to get a village effect. Sometimes you will want the plus buy and the plus card. They are all probably fine. Depends how easy you get those favors, if it's worth investing to get the liaison card. And Architect's Guild. When you gain a card, you may spend 2 favors to gain a cheaper non-victory card. So that's haggler effect, but it can stack, so you can gain a province, then spend 2 favors to gain a king's court, spend 2 more favors to gain a gold, captain I mean, spend 2 more favors to gain a lap. If you have that many favors, I guess it should stack, right? Because you gain it, to gain another one, then you can trigger Architect's Guild again. This will be nice. I mean, there was the other ones where you spend 2 favors to top deck a 4 cost. Here you can gain more expensive cards with it. And it also costs 2 favors. And you can also use it in the middle of a turn. Haggler only gains on buy. This also gains on some other gainers, like Artisan or Forge or Artificer. Um, yeah, potentially pretty dang useful. Okay. Let's see what he wrote here. Doesn't fit the today's theme. Okay, it's a Haggler Alle. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.